Deadlifts suck. Like conventional deadlifts, trash. What's up, kids? Got another deadlift session. We're working up to a 5 rep max today. Let's see what we get. Got a little R&B in the background. Starts about 30 minutes warming up today because I'm old. And you know what? Somebody say that's too much. Is it? Maybe. But at this point, I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. Because Father Time is undefeated. But I'm still run. I got a hot take for you guys. Might not be a hot take, but like, I think it is. Deadlifts suck. Like conventional deadlifts, trash. I love them, but like, not great. I'm gonna tell you what I mean after this set. All right, now full disclosure, I love straight bar deadlifts for me. Like I love to know them. You know what? I even love to teach them if people are interested in learning it. But it comes to like application processes, Hex Bar Deadlift, far superior than a straight bar. That's weird. Bam, there we go. Far superior, far superior. Easier to teach, easier to execute, a little more carryover than other stuff. We'll talk about some pros and cons. All right, belts on, straps coming on. Let's talk about some of the cons of conventional straight bar deadlifting. Now, if you're a powerlifter, obviously it doesn't apply to you. You need to train with a barbell. If you do weightlifting, snatches, clean and jerks, or other fun stuff, obviously doesn't apply for you because you have to use a straight bar. This is for like gen pop, normal people, clients, shit like that. This is where this will make more sense. So, cons of the straight bar deadlift. There are easier ways to train your posterior than doing a straight bar deadlift from the floor. Easier position that you'll get kind of the same benefit. RDLs from a rack, you know, rack pulls. If you're trying to work on low back, posterior stuff, there's always easier ways. And I'll say air quote, there's safer ways to teach movements that'll get your posterior stronger other than like a straight bar deadlift. So we really need to do that. And we're always trying to find the easiest, safest way to train a thing, not the most fucking difficult. That is hustling backwards. All right. And especially if we're talking about bodybuilding, because the deadlift, or any kind of deadlift, it's really not an efficient bodybuilding movement. What's the goal of bodybuilding, right? You're trying to build as much muscle as possible. So you want to target and isolate that particular muscle group. And the deadlift, like other compound movements, don't do a great job of isolating a muscle group, which is a good thing if you're trying to build strength and get a little stronger or get a lot stronger. Not great when you're trying to develop a particular muscle group. We always want to think about isolation. So like deadlift wouldn't do a good job of that. And the same thing, they have other movements that are probably better for building low back, glutes, hamstring, all other fun stuff. We talk about deadlifts. Now, we're gonna talk about the benefits of a Hex Bar deadlift, which I think, in terms of training and teaching, bee's knees. So Mark Rippetoe, starting strength, one of the greats in the industry. He had a video trash in Hex Bar Deadlifts. And one of the main reasons is the variance in hip position from rep to rep. Where if you're a barbell person, it's horrendous in terms of like having load in front, having your hips be in different positions from reps to reps. And like for most movements, you don't want any kind of shifts in position for the most part. But from a hex bar, with the load on side, it's not that terrible, right? And then the variance in hip position allows you to kind of target different areas in the hex bar, which I feel has more carryover for like gen pop shit. Which is, if you're a gen pop dude or training gen pop folk, should be the most important thing is like, what's the easiest way to get this person strong in the safest way possible? And a movement that allows for some give is just a net positive, for me at least. For me at least. Ooh, we'll take it. And look, guys, if you guys like conventional deadlifts, do that shit, right? And listen, I love them shits. I do it all the time. I'm not a powerlifter. I compete, but like, I was straight bar deadlifting long before I decided to like compete in powerlifting. So, do the things you like to do. And we're just talking about superiority and carryover, things like that. My personal opinion, hex bar superior than straight bar when it comes to teaching and application processes, but like, do the shit you like, man. You like straight bar, do a straight bar. Do a straight bar. We ain't gonna villainize shit. You know? We ain't gonna villainize shit. Trying to get you guys to do the safest, most efficient thing possible for growth and progress. People's strength coach, Roy Warner, Iron Camp. If you like the message, share it. You can learn from it, share it, follow the page, all the fun shit. Strength's never weakness. Weakness is a choice. Strength matters? Yeah, strength matters. Let's go, guys.